Hello and welcome everyone to this new episode of Proactive Show. My name is Michael, I'm your host. And today we'll talk about Nozbe, my application. I am the CEO of Nozbe, and many people have been asking me how I use Nozbe, how the CEO of Nozbe actually uses the application. So today I'm going to give you a demo. And I'm actually going to show you my account, my personal and business account, Nozbe account. So in order for you not to see all of my personal data, it's going to be like this. So more or less you can see what's happening on the screen, but you cannot read my tasks and my projects because I wouldn't want that and my coworkers wouldn't want that. So clarification, in my team, I mean we all work remotely, and in my team we are 14 people now. So we the core team plus additional people, so all around 20 people. We don't email. We don't use email at all. We use email only with external people, but inside we share projects, we communicate through tasks, we delegate tasks. This is how we work, and you're going to see it here today. Okay, let's get to business. So there you go. Here's my Nozbe account. As you can see, this is my priority list. And as you can see, my priority list is pretty big. In the beginning of the day, I have around 40-50 priority tasks. And to get through them, what I do is I go to information of the list and I go to filter, and I try to filter out the most important things. So for example, to get up to speed, I go to a category called finance, and you can see I have 4 tasks here with financial tasks, like I have to wire some money, I have to pay someone, I have to do some payments. Most of the payments I delegate to our CFO, but some things I need to pay by myself. So this is what I do. And then I can filter, disable the filter. And for example, I also, later I want to check all the comments of the information from my assistant. My assistant uses, we share a project called CEO. So I'll just go to filter the project CEO. And then I have all the tasks from my assistant. As you can see, there are quite a few. So I'm trying to get through them. And usually what I do is I click on the task. And if it's something that my assistant can do, I just put a comment and delegate it back to her. So very, very easy thing to do. And this way I get my priority list from 40-something items to 20 or above 10 at the end of the day. I very rarely get to 0 in priority tasks. Usually by the end of the day, there's always something that's for tomorrow that I just cannot do today. Then you have my inbox. In my inbox, there are my loose ideas. And as you can see, I have a few here and I need to clear it out. So here I'm being sloppy with my inbox. So here, there you go, on air. Michael is being sloppy with his inbox. I'm going to clear this inbox. For example, if I have a task that in my inbox that belongs to a certain project, I just move it like this. I just find the project that it belongs to, and then it's go processed. What I can also do very often, what I do in the inbox to really process it faster, I just go to edit, and then I go to edit mode. And in the edit mode, I can very easily select several tasks and move them to different projects. So this is what I do also very often. After I've processed some of my priority tasks, some of the easy ones, and responded to some of my assistant's needs, what I do is I go to comments section. Because comments is where my team is communicating. So here are the new comments that just came in today in the morning. I had 32 comments here. And what I do is usually I go through most of them. I mean, for example, if there is a project called Nozbe bugs, so there are bugs of Nozbe, I usually go through all of them. I can see that most of them have been done. Some of them haven't been done. So I usually go through the comments of the ones that haven't been done. And the ones that have been done, I just ignore them. So what I do is I go one by one. I click on each of the one, read the comment section, read through, maybe put some comment there. So to participate really in my team and to make sure that my team knows that I'm there and I'm there for them to give them advice or something. So, and then if the comments, if the tasks that were interesting for me, I check their comments and there are still tasks here, what I do is I go to information panel and mark all comments as read to clear out the comment section. So my one of my very important goals here is that the comment section is where I communicate with my team. So really it's very important part of Nozbe. It's here in the middle of the list, but it actually should be closer to the top for me, because really comment section is where we talk, it's where we communicate through tasks, it's where we delegate tasks, where I give input to many tasks that are not actually delegated to me, but my team might require my input. And of course, here in the comment section, sometimes if I have too much time, which doesn't happen very often, I go to activity section and I check what just happened in Nozbe, so I can see what people were up to today, and what kind of comments they were putting. And the comment section is where I actually live every day. Then projects. So projects, I have a few. As you can see, the list is quite big. But then I use extensively labels. So, and then for example, One Nozbe is our code name of Nozbe 2.0. And when I tap on it, I have only the One Nozbe projects. So for example, if I am in the mood of checking there or adding some tasks there or checking some tasks there, I just filter out. So my project list is pretty short now. Then I have also, for example, private labels. So I have all my private projects, and marketing labels. So I have all my marketing projects. So with this way, I can focus only on some areas of interest. So for example, there's our marketing project and there are all the marketing ideas. And as you can see, we use colors a lot. This is a blue color of a marketing project. So for example, in my whole list of all of my projects, like the CEO project is prominent. It's in purple. Like the here marketing project is blue. So the Nozbe payments, which we're right now working on with my CTO, is in green. We use here accounting project is in red. The firm is our firm project is also in purple. In this way, when we use colors to actually communicate, so I can very easily find the project I'm working on right now. So to make it really to make them stand out on my project list, because as you can see, it's pretty long. And this way, I can really focus on the project that I need to. I can find these projects very quickly. The CEO project, for example, which is the one when I communicate with my assistant, is very important to me, so I can find it very quickly. Let's go to private. And there is a private project. Private project, for example, is a project of private tasks, which have nothing to do with a certain project. I mean, they're just loose tasks that are in my private life, so I can actually get them done here. So I try to treat this project as a list of tasks, of private tasks. I have the same with my company tasks. So for example, there is my company, and I have tasks just related to my company. There is calendar. I don't use calendar all that much. In the calendar, I can see the overdue tasks. I can see the ghost tasks, so the tasks that will happen every day. And I can see, in this week what's going to happen. I don't use this view so much, but many people find it very useful. And there's, for example, templates. I don't have many templates, because most of the templates are created by my team, actually. But for example, here's my triathlon template. So triathlon is where I do triathlons. So whenever I do a triathlon, I put a project with the name of the triathlon, and this is a checklist of things that I need to do before, and I need to pack before I venture on a triathlon. And there's the team view, which are the tasks for me. For example, I can check them out. I can check tasks for other people who in the project that we share. So the team view is also pretty important to me, and this is where I add additional team users. So I can go here and add additional person to our team and create a new account. So we just hired 3 new people, and I just had to create 3 new accounts for our team members. So again, where I live is the priority list, which very often is filtered out. So I use the filters in priority list a lot. I put stuff in the inbox. I read all the comments in my team, all the comments that are interesting to me. The rest I mark as read, and that's it. But the comments is where we communicate with my team. This is where I spend most of my time in Nozbe, and this is where we get stuff done. And this is why we don't use email. We just communicate through Nozbe. This is how I use Nozbe every day. This is how as you can see, it's my control center. This is where I spend most of my day. This is how I manage my tasks, my projects. This is how I communicate with my team. This is where I spend most of my day in Nozbe. In this short video, I haven't mentioned how I use Evernote with Nozbe, how I use Dropbox with Nozbe. We'll get to that in the future videos, but in this video, I wanted to give you some basics, where I live, which are the most important sections of Nozbe for me, how I get my stuff done in Nozbe. I would love to hear your thoughts, how you get stuff done in Nozbe. If you could post comments below this video and let me know how you manage your day, how you control your life with Nozbe. Thank you so much, and with Michael with Proactive Show video. Till the next one.